Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
I didn't test that first, but it seems to be working. Hi, Kate-all. Shane's here. Happy, again, birthday. There's a mirror shining a light in my eye. We can blame Bill for that because he created such a beautiful mirror for me that I use every day. Also, I am not a sadist, by the way. Fun fact, I'm what they call a masochist, but not a sadist. I'll do it, but I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways, I hope everybody's really good today. It's Thursday. You think I went swimming today? This is a dress. Does it look like a bathing suit? Is that why you think that? Hi, Jonathan. Or is it because I'm wearing like my headband? Or this just looks like a bathing suit? It's not. It's a dress. There's the bottom part of it. Today's a holiday. Oh my fucking God. Is that why there was no court? So funny. Okay, well, we don't have to worry. Life is not dying. That's why there was no court. I was really perplexed today. I was like, damn, girl, we got like nothing. We got nothing. I got one thing, and it cut off in the middle. But, wow. Yeah, my hair, does it look wet? Is that why? I'm wearing a headband that I have bobby pinned in my hair. But I would love to go swimming. If anybody wants to go swimming with me, let me know. I'd love to. By the way, just to clarify, because my best friend and I had this experience one time, when I say I'd like to go swimming with you, please note, that means I want to go sit near the water. I want to wear a bathing suit. I want to possibly get wet, but I don't actually intend to swim. Okay? I took my best friend, we went out to a lake one time, and she said, do you want to come swimming with me? And I said, yeah, sure. And I like brought a towel and a book. And then when I set myself up on the rocks, she's like, okay, let's go. And I was like, go where? We are here. And she's like, no, we're going to go swimming now. I'm like, oh girl, no, I'm not going to go swimming. You go swimming. When I tell you she was gone for an hour, I'm not lying. I began to panic. I thought to myself, well, she's dead. And I can't go get her. I mean, I can't. I'm not that good of a swimmer. I can swim, but I'm not a rescue swimmer by any stretch of the imagination. And all these scenarios are going through my mind. I'm just like freaking out, sitting there by myself, not enjoying myself, mind you. And she comes paddling back, swimming back, relaxed as can be. And that was the day that I found out that her and I have very different views of what swimming really means at the lake. Hold on, I'm going to switch to the screen and hopefully Streamlabs will put it up. I don't know if he will. Shane and Christopher coming in hot. Shane saying, thank you for singing to you and Jules yesterday. Thank you for sharing your birthday with us. I'm so glad. And thank you for the dono. That's so sweet. And then Mr. Christopher Engleby coming up with $2 hairs saying, speaking of friends, love you. I love you too, Christopher. Your birthday's coming up next month, baby. Anyways, I do, my my bestie and I have now an understanding. I don't worry about her when she goes swimming for long periods of time because she's a good swimmer. She's very good at it. But she doesn't expect me to go swimming with her for long periods of time. It's a good connection we have. You know, that's what makes us good friends. And last little bit of that story that I'll tell before we move on to watch the court for the evening is that after that had happened, her and I took my daughter and my daughter's friend camping. And we just so happened to book camping during the one and only heat dome that we've had. And I mean like a heat dome. Seriously. It was a couple years ago. And the river that we went to swim at is called Souk Potholes. It's like, I don't know how, but it's been naturally made. There's these giant deep potholes, and I think it's glacier fed. Humble brag. But anyways, incredible. Actually, can I pull up a picture of that? Oh my god, I'm gonna pull a Creed here for a moment. And try and pull up and... Yeah, hold on. Check this out. So you can see, it's amazing looking. And this is the Souk Potholes. So the river is like this along the riverbank. And there's all these like big deep potholes and holes that you can swim in, but it's quite steep. So you can see it's quite steep, right? And so what I did, because the girls wanted to swim up here, and my girlfriend was encouraging them to go swimming. And I was like, oh, please don't. No. Like, stay within vicinity was my advice. And she was like, no, let's go for a swim down the river to the waterfall. And so, knowing my limits and staying within them, I sent the two girls and my best friend swimming, and I clambered up the rocks and I walked on top of the cliff all the way along the river. And of course, as I'm walking, I'm watching them. But what I'm doing is saying to all the people along the riverbank, like, hey guys, heads up, we're coming along. Like, because I talk to everybody. No matter where we go, Paisley will be talking to people. And sure as shit, I was just like talking to people like, oh, by the way, my two kids I'm watching are going to be coming swimming here soon. You may need to save them. And everyone's like, ha ha ha, laughing. And I'm like, ha ha ha. Yeah, but seriously, like, I'm going to need some help here. Because it's like a 20-foot drop from there to the water. Anyways, nobody died. It was a great time. And the only reason they could swim in the river so long was because of the heat dome. Normally, it's very cold. You're in and out. You sit on the outside. You bask on the rocks like a little lizard. But you don't swim that much. Look at this, though. It is very beautiful. One of my favorite places to go visit. Souk Potholes. It's a provincial park. That means that you can go visit it, too, if you ever come to my neck of the woods. Okay. Anyways, story time over. Now it's time for court. What did people do today? What have they got themselves into? Judge? Judge Anzalone, do you want to tell us? She looks like she's got a secret that she doesn't want to keep, that she wishes she could tell us all with a few peeps. But Judge is such a lady, she really fucking is. She's wearing her headband with quite a lot of riz. Wow. Sometimes I impress even myself with my songs. Judge, are you not impressed? Judge. Judge.
Are not an attorney. Sorry, does David Cornett sound like an attorney?
No, he sounds.
A defendant?
Yes,
Okay.
well, Judge, yes, he's the.
All right, good morning, everybody. So, let's see. Sir, are you a defendant today?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here at 8:30.
Yeah, what's your name?
Richard Garza?
All right, thank you, Mr. Graves. I'm just gonna write down that you're in person, okay?
Yeah, I'm joined on my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
Mr. Murphy?
Okay, all right. Yep, Mr. Murphy will be here soon. He's usually on Zoom, but we'll see. Okay, then he'll probably be here in person.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here on Zoom. That's all
Oh,
right.
all right, your client's here. Mr. Garza said you told him to be in person.
I don't recall.
Okay, all right, hold on
But-
one second.
We need an I don't recall.
All right,
command.
Mr. Goldstein, I do have Mr. Cornett.
Is he in the waiting room, Your Honor? Yep, there he is. I see him now.
Yep, hold on, I gotta move my files. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just the way I'm used to it. Joe's not-
I like
all right.
them placed on the floor in a
So,
specific order.
Mr. Cornett, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Goldstein, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David Brian Cornett. We have two files, 21-20414FH and 21-20415. Mr. Cornett, we are here today on a request and warrant for probation violation on both of these files. The allegations against you are that you are alleged to have violated the terms of your probation and that you were arrested on June 4 of 2025 by the Trenton Police Department for criminal sexual conduct, third degree, and domestic violence. And secondly, that you were arrested on June 4 of 2025. Well, it's just a repeat. So, Mr. Jones, arrested on June 4 and arrested by June 4.
It's the same thing, Your Honor.
It's
Yeah,
the same
it's
thing,
the
Judge,
same-
it's just two conditions. They meet two conditions of the terms of probation, the assault of intimidating behavior, and then the condition number one.
Okay. Okay. So, Mr. Goldstein, you received a copy of the request and warrant.
No, Your Honor, but Mr. Jones did tell me over the phone what it was.
All right, and then on file number, Mr. Cornett, can I see your face, Mr. Cornett?
Sorry, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Ooh, that sounds sexual. Can I see your face? Will you take off your mask? Oh. Why am I so dirty? What's wrong with me? This is why you can't find a man, Paisley. You out fucking sexualize everybody. Hi MB, on that note. I love you. I forgot we had a fucking emoji for that. A terrible emoji. That's why I love it. I love it here in our little world.
Just moving my ears so I can hear you better.
It's okay. All right, we can't see Mr. Goldstein.
Hold on, he's moving his ears? Like, isn't that a skill? I don't think I can move my ears. My ears are so tiny and baby-like. Like my hands. Tiny little hands. What did he say?
Mr. Cornett, can I see your face, Mr. Cornett?
Sorry, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
I'm just moving my ears so I can hear you better.
It's okay. All right, we can't see Mr. Goldstein, but I think he has his camera on. So,
No, Your
Mr.
Honor,
Cornett,
it's not working
you-
this morning. Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. Mr. Cornett, if you were to plead guilty or be found guilty on file number 21-20414FH, the maximum penalty could be up to 10 years in prison. And on file number 21-20415, if you were to plead guilty or be found guilty, the maximum penalty could be up to 10 years in prison. So, do you understand the charges against you, Mr. Cornett?
Your Honor, I'm in Judge Anzalone's right now. I'll be there in about 2 minutes, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr.
Well,
Goldstein,
you're-
how would you like to proceed today on behalf of Mr. Cornett? I'm assuming these charges are pending.
Well, Your Honor, yes. Let me just answer your first question, which is we're going to be asking for a hearing. Let me explain when your court's ready. The date of offense on these is April of 2022. The charges were not brought until June of this year. We have a preliminary examination scheduled for next Tuesday. It is our anticipation that the victim, so-called victim, will not appear, given the fact that this case.
So-called victim is such a grimy fucking way to put it, bro. But there's no other way to put how awesome Beverly is other than to say, yay! 19 months, Miss Beverly. We love you. Thank you so much for being you and for being here. I feel honored and appreciate the support. Thank you.
Was not charged for 4 years. We're not sure they know where 3 years. We're not sure should they even know where they're not sure they even know where she is. So I would ask that a hearing be set maybe 2 weeks. By that time, that case should have been dismissed.
All right. Miss, would it be all right to put that on a Wednesday pretrial day, Mr. Goldstein?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Goldstein, my next available is July 23rd at 8:15. Would that be okay?
Let me take a look, Your Honor. I think that should probably be okay, but let me look. July 23. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. So I'll set this for a pretrial on July 23rd at 8:15, and we will mail a notice of hearing out. I will enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf.
If the matter gets dismissed next Tuesday, as I anticipate, I'll contact Mr. Jones and let him know that.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. All
Thank you, Your Honor.
right. You're all set, Mr. Cornett.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
am I okay to leave the Zoom now?
Yes, you are all set to leave. Thank you.
That's actually
Thank you, Your
very
Honor. Have a-
good protocol. He's asking if he's excused. Oh, fucking baby. Oh, baby. She says as she clicks the wrong button on her phone. Yeah, polite is actually like 87% of court. I shit you not. You be polite, you're gonna get so much further. You wouldn't believe it. People can be polite and say the rudest things. Lawyers are fucking killer at that. It's actually what they teach you. They don't call it that, but that's what it is.
Good day.
You too. On the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Zachary Dillard, file number 25-22291FH, that matter was waived. In the matter of, what's that? In the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Melissa K. Moore, file number 25-22287FH, that matter was waived as well. So I have someone joining me from MDOC. Can I ask your name, please?
Sean Taylor.
All right.
I want to go swimming now. You guys have made me all want to go swimming.
All right. I'm going to change your screen name. So Sean, S-E-A-N, right?
Yes.
Taylor, all right. And Miss Underwood, you are his attorney. So
Correct, Your Honor.
let's take care of him. All right, this is in the matter of Sean Taylor, the people of the state of Michigan versus Sean Taylor, File number 25-22271FH. This is a date and time set for a pre-trial in this matter. I have received an amended felony information. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Taylor and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Ms. Underwood, how do you wish to proceed on behalf of Mr. Taylor today?
If I could just have one brief moment with Mr. Taylor, Your Honor.
Yep.
And I think
So, Mr. Taylor, I'm going to open up a breakout room and assign you and Ms. Underwood to it. You should go automatically. So give me just a second. All right, join the breakout room.
The judge is incredibly gracious with her time with Miss Underwood, MB. And Sir Philip, you don't know the kind of ghetto pools I've had over the years, baby. I know I appear like I'm bougie. But
Sir, I don't see the information on Van Meldigan.
Venmo?
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to me, I think. Or are you
No,
talking
I'm
to me?
talking to Sarah, my secretary. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to call
Sarah.
Van Mulligan since you seem to
Sarah.
be ready for him.
Well, that's the point, Judge. I don't see the information on it.
Hi, this is Judge Anslone. I am ready for Jeffrey Van Meldigan.
Mr. Van Maldigan, you got it.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have the felony information in my file, Mr. Malaro, dated June 16th.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't mess with this judge, but I would fucking have a wine and cheese night with her, for sure.
Ma'am, are you here for a case or just to watch?
No, for court, I have a case. I have court at 8:30 for
What-
Noel Johnson.
What's your name?
Noel Johnson.
All right, you're Ms. Demont's client. So, sir, are you here for court today? What's your name?
People.
Okay. Mr. Let's see, Ms. Underwood, you're back. Let me close that breakout room.
On the OG channel, I used to wave around. What was it?
Ms. Underwood, we're back on the record with Mr. Taylor. How would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, the prosecutor has offered my client a plea to an attempt, which is a 2.5-year felony, and which would be the amended count 2 of the guidelines and the dismissal of the habitual offender statute. We would also be asking the court for a COBS to the low end of the guidelines on this, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Sneed, is that a correct recitation of the plea and any position otherwise?
It is accurate, Judge, and I have no position. Thank you.
Okay, all right, that's fine, Ms. Underwood. So, Mr. Taylor, you want to raise your right hand? All right, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, so they got you way across the room and I can barely hear you. So I'm going to ask you just to speak. Oh, there you go. You can move up a little bit and then just speak loudly for me, okay?
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So, Mr. Taylor, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty to count 2 attempted prisoner possessing weapon, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2.5 years in prison and or a $500 fine?
Oh! That's a good one. Because my boobs go up. My chin sort of tucked. Boob up, chin tucked. That's the way we like to fuck. Also, I paused for a second because that's an interesting charge we don't often hear. Inmate in possession of a weapon. Yikes. No. No. Don't do that. I'm practicing my YouTube thumbnail face. Oh, that's pretty good. The hands, the fingers sort of do something with it, right? I have to make the noise. I hope you guys know that whenever a YouTuber is taking one of those pictures, they are making noises. Just so you know.
Fine, count one would be dismissed as well as your habitual offender third offense notice. So is it your intention to plead guilty to that?
Yes.
Now, do you understand, because you were an MDOC prisoner when this offense occurred, you do not receive any credit for time served? Do you understand that?
I do understand.
Yep, and this would be consecutive to whatever prison term you're serving now. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, other than the COBS agreement that was placed on the record, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
It is, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, it is.
And Mr. Taylor, as far as you're aware, is that correct?
Yes.
Right. So, Mr. Taylor, if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Mr. Taylor, do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right. And do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you would not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms or conditions on bond or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. In your case, were you to commit a new offense while incarcerated and be charged, that means I wouldn't have to follow the COBS agreement to the low end of the guidelines. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay, so how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about March 27 of 2025 in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of attempted prisoner possessing weapons? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, they are not.
All right. Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sneed?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so other than the agreement to sentence you to the low end of the guidelines, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimate what your sentence will be other than that?
No.
All right, is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so Mr. Taylor, on March 27 of 2025, were you at the Gus Harrison facility?
Yes, I was.
Right, and were you incarcerated there serving a sentence?
Yes, I am. Yes, I was.
Okay. Okay, and would you agree, Gus Harrison is in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, I will.
Okay, and did you have in your possession an implement or something that could be used as a weapon to injure another person?
Yes, I.
Okay, and what was it?
Excuse me.
What was it?
Piece of metal, square in shape, similar to like brass knuckles.
Okay, all right, and you could have used those to injure somebody else, is that correct?
Yes, I could have.
Okay, Mr. Sneed, are you satisfied?
I am. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood
It has, Your Honor.
and Mr. Sneed?
Yes, thank you.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Taylor, where are you currently serving your sentence at?
I'm still at Gus Harrison.
Okay, you're still at Gus Harrison. Okay. So someone from the Michigan Department of Corrections is going to meet with you to update your last pre-sentence report. Be truthful with them about your background, the events that occurred. They'll provide a copy of that report to us. We'll provide it to Ms. Underwood. She's really good about getting in and meet with people in advance, but sometimes MDOC is really busy and she can't. If she's not able to meet with you in advance, I'll give her time to do it that morning. And I'm going to set sentencing for August 8th at 8:15 in the morning. Mr. Taylor, do you want to appear via Zoom or in person?
Zoom.
Okay,
Is
so I
that
put down,
August 8th, Your Honor?
I'm sorry?
Is that August 8th?
Yes, August 8th at 8:15 via Zoom. So Mr. Taylor, we'll see you back on that day and good luck to you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna close him out. Now I have someone else. It says MRF hearing, so I'm assuming that's MDOC. What is your name, please? I see a gentleman with the Michigan Department of Corrections. Can you hear me? Wave your hand if you can hear me. Okay, what is your name?
Foster.
Okay, is there anybody in there with you?
No.
Okay, all right, let me
Turn it
find
up.
you. All right,
You
it's
got a
kind of
solo
quiet.
Foster.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet, so I'm gonna need you to speak loudly for me, okay?
Scream!
Okay.
All right, so hold on one second. Mr. Glazier, where'd you go? Do you need a moment with Mr. Van Mulligan? In a breakout room?
I don't represent him, Mr. Van Mulligan.
Oh.
Judge
Who has-
Van
Mr.
Mulligan, Your Honor. Judge, hello, Judgey.
Yeah.
Judge. Van
Yeah.
Mulligan's mine, and I just got the
Why can't I unmute it? Bueller? Who looks like Bueller? Also, Judgy, is that what he just said? Judgy? Excuse me, Judgy? 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 I love this. This is why I love court. It's like working in an office without all the work.
Mr. Van Mulligan.
Oh.
Judge
Who has-
Van
Mr.
Mulligan, Your Honor. Judge, hello, Judgey.
Yeah.
Judge. Van
Yeah.
Mulligan's mine, and I just got the information handed to me.
Do you want a breakout room with your client then?
Yeah, if we could do that, that'd be great.
Okay, go ahead and join the breakout room. All right, so this is in
What,
the
you
matter
don't want my
of.
coverage covering your divorce, Erica? I'm waiting for somebody to reach out to me and ask me to cover their divorce. Thus far, I've only got people asking me to shut the fuck up about it, which, spoiler alert, I don't do. But I am waiting for that day. I'm sure if I check my email once in a while, I might find something good.
I think you just called me judgy. Did you call me judgy?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so
No,
this is,
no.
I'm pretty sure you called me hey judgy. And I gotta admit, I'm judgy. I listen and I judge. That's what I do. All right. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus, so Mr. Foster, is it Leroy or Leroy? My husband's a Leroy. Are you a Leroy or a Leroy?
I'm a Leroy. You have to ask me what the license of.
Judgy's married to a Leroy, ladies and gentlemen. Is it Commodore or Commander Alan Mandragoran? I'll hold you to that. I'm just joking. Also, but if we got married to each other, could we cover the case? Oh, you weren't planning on marrying me? Oh. I don't know if it's worth it then.
What? My mother called me Leroy, but they called me Leroy in the Department of Correction.
Okay.
Jimmy?
Can you tell
Jimmy?
them can you tell them we're having a really hard time hearing you?
Supposed to be trying to go.
Mr. Van Meldingen, can you click join? Yep.
That's not true, MB. I love boring cases. And honestly, what was I just about to say? Oh, I just need so much attention. Nobody wants to marry me. Y'all pretend like you do. You don't. Believe me. Given the
The only one you had, Miss Brenner, was Van Meldingen, right?
Nobody does.
Left. No.
No, Judge, I have Elliott and Hernandez.
Rodriguez or Hernandez Ramirez.
Yeah, Hernandez Ramirez.
Is Mr. Oscar Hernandez Ramirez here? It is. Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
It's real faint because you're so far back, but just speak up for me, okay?
Your Honor, I'm not familiar with the first name that you said that I have. It might be one that I have that I'm not aware of, but I don't.
Okay.
Okay, you're trying to talk loud, okay?
Mr. Foster okay. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Leroy Deshaun Foster, file number 25-22267FH. I have Rhonda Underwood, correct, appearing on behalf of Mr. Foster. And I need a prosecutor. I need Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time scheduled for a first pretrial in this matter. Miss Underwood, how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, could I have a brief breakout with Mr. Foster?
Yep, and that reminds
Underwood
me.
looks as high as people think I should look. But funny enough, my eyes open and
All
clear.
right, so Mr. Foster, I am going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney. You should go automatically. So there you go. Okay.
I think I better go for a thruple next. I think it takes two to tango.
Mr. Glazier, I have Mr. Beagle. Would you like to take care of Mr. Beagle?
Yeah, we all want to see the beagle.
You're muted, Mr. Glazier.
I said we all want to see the beagle.
I can address Mr. Beagle in court. There's just a question I got to ask him yet. It's
Ask
nothing.
me?
No, I just got to tell him to come over to my office is all, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Glazier.
Yeah, I can proceed with Mr. Beagle, Your Honor. I'm ready.
Okay, Mr. Beagle, you want to come up to the podium? You move the microphone way down.
Please be a dog, 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 please be a fucking dog!
Or do you want to have,
Close
he can
enough.
have a seat with the microphone if he wants to. Do you want to stand or have a seat, Mr. Beagle? Am I here? Okay. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeremiah Richard Beagle, file number 25-22187FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Mr. Beagle, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This
And a
is the
child
time
appearing-
set for a pre-
A child appearing on the behalf of Mr. Beagle? We were called here to talk about a dog, and you brought me a small child instead. What in the actual fuck is going on? What did he do, first of all? Oh, the little beagle got himself into a tussle of a big mess. I swear to God, I was really hoping that they were going to bring a dog down. I was like, I want to hear the chain, like a collar sort of jingle. You know that sound? I want to hear that. And maybe some ear flapping. That's what I was praying for. I was like, you know what, Jesus? You don't answer a lot of my prayers, but you could answer this one. You could give me this. But no. No. Absolutely not.
trial conference. Mr. Glazier, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, we had asked for a forensic on this case, and we've got a date. I've got the directions and the date for Mr. Beagle. We've mailed them to him. They've come back. So, Mr. Beagle, I'd like to meet with you today at 10 o'clock. Is that possible?
What time is it? Today at 10 o'clock, you need to go to Mr. Glazier's office. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
All right, so they've got the date and time set up for your forensic exam. Are you going to be able to get there? Okay, so go to see Mr. Glazier today at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Glazier, in light of that, I'm going to set another date, and Ms. Adams, I'm going to need a notice of hearing from Mr. Beagle. So, Mr. Glazier, September 10th at 8:30.
Did you say 9:30?
8:30.
8:30. Okay.
Okay, and Miss Adams, if I could get a notice of hearing from Mr. Beagle. So we're gonna give you your notice of hearing for our next court date. And then at 10 o'clock, in about an hour, you need to go to Mr. Glazier's office, okay? All right, so have a seat right behind you and we'll get you the paperwork.
I'll see you. I'll
Thank
see you
you.
at 10, Jeremiah. I'll see you at 10 o'clock.
Jeremiah was a beagle. His name's Jeremiah. Oh, even better. I'm going to hell too, MB. I will fucking see you there, baby. It's gonna be awesome. We're all gonna be there. It's all of us. We're gonna have a blast. Woo!
All right,
That's all I have with you this morning. Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. Okay.
Wait.
Sir. Good. I'm glad they
Okay.
put you over there.
All
You're
right,
looking
Miss
down my
Laurel,
phone.
Miss Underwood, let me do, you want these files? Okay.
Some judges have physical files.
All right,
They
so
spread them
Miss
all around.
Underwood, real quick, in the matter of, let's start with, Jeffrey Elliott here.
If I was a judge, I can tell you this, I wouldn't have a piece of paper in sight. But I would have about 72 computers. No, seriously though. This judge, I've actually seen this technique from multiple judges that have dockets, like long dockets. It's what I call a paper rainbow. So they have it spread in a rainbow semicircle in front of them that generally is actually behind them because the computer is in front of them. And so they have the rainbow semicircle spread out, and each judge has their own different organization method for this. Some need it alphabetical, some need it by docket number, some need it whatever. And you'll know when they're fucked up when they start looking behind them and unable to find the paperwork in the paper circle in the order. It'll throw some dockets completely off. Completely off. In a courtroom, that job would be handled by the same person who's doing this, but they would do it in the moment because judges can't handle all of that at once. They think they can, they can't. That's why they always have assistants.
Okay, in the matter,
Your Honor,
yeah.
Mr. Elliott is in our reception area. If you're ready, whenever you're ready, I'll bring him back.
It's my understanding Ms. Brenner has two cases with you and Ms. Underwood, and they're both being adjourned today.
Well, Mr. Elliott has also a drug charge as well that's up for pretrial.
Yep, Mr. Hertung's here on that. So I was just trying to get Ms. Brenner on her way to the next court she needs to be in. So in the
I can
matter
bring
of
him
the
back.
people,
I'll go get him.
okay. So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Oscar Hernandez Ramirez, file number 24-21965FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Oscar Hernandez Ramirez and Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the people. I've got somebody on a phone, but I haven't seen him in person. I just let somebody into the Zoom room on a telephone. Can I ask your name, please?
It's Paisley. That's rude, Judge, calling me out.
Good. All right, so Ms. Underwood and Ms. Brenner, how far out are you asking to adjourn this matter?
Your Honor, I would say close to 90 days. Mr. Hernandez Ramirez is making regular payments, Your Honor. So I really think 90 days, we'll see where we are.
Ms. Brenner, any objection? Ms. Brenner, we didn't pick up audio. Do you object to September 17 at 8:30? Oh, we have no audio for you. Okay, but I can read lips. So we will adjourn this to September 17 at 8:30 in the morning. Ms. Underwood, you can do the stip in order to adjourn. And Ms. Brenner, do you have any objection to adjourning to that day?
No objection. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Computer.
So Mr. Hernandez Ramirez, we're going to adjourn your court date to September 17 at 8:30 in the morning. And it's the same Zoom number, okay?
September what?
17 at 8:30.
17, okay.
We have mangoes on 4
All
for
right.
$5. Honey mangoes.
Okay, very good. And keep up the good work. You're making payments, so that's great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge.
Bye-bye. Thank you. All right, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Allen Elliott, we have 4 files, 21-20212FH, 23-21200FH, 25-22203FH, and 25-22204FH. I have Salvage Remillard on all the files, and I have Sarah Brenner on 23-21200FH and 25-22204FH, and then I assume it's Douglas Hartung on.
I know the numbers are needed, but the numbers just make me bored. Like, if I was suggesting how to make court a little more interesting, eliminate the numbers. Like, get rid of them. Not those numbers, anyways. Nobody gives a fuck about those numbers. Because, like, you gotta do better intros. I'm just giving you advice, Judge. You want your... Oh, and here's the thing. Like, I know about Boolean searching, the Dewey Decimal System. I'm all about boring shit. But this part just bores the fuck out of me.
The remaining two. He is not here, but it's my understanding that he is consistently making payments on his child support case. Is that correct, Ms. Brenner?
Your Honor, he's in Mr. Malero's office. But
Oh,
yes.
that's right. I forgot. Sorry, Mr. Elliott. All right. So,
But yes, he's paying consistently through an income withholding, and he is making good efforts at his payments, Judge.
so Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed today?
Can you hear me?
No,
How about now? Can you hear me now?
we are not in front of your microphone because your computer's facing him. Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes.
Judge, I'd ask to adjourn these cases for about 60 days to see about resolving the drug charge and the child support matter.
That's
All
fine,
right.
Judge. No objection.
Mr. Hartung?
No objection.
Okay. So 60 days, let's see, that would be, how about August 27 at 8:30?
That's fine, Your Honor.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, all right. So Mr. Malaro, though, you get to do the stip in order to adjourn on all the files. And Ms. Brenner, can you sign your name with permission?
Yes, thank you.
And Mr. Hartung?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
His name is Mr. Hard Tongue, really?
All right, Mr. Foster. So we're back on the record with
You have my
matter of the
attention
people
when
of the
you
state of
said
Michigan
hard tongue, Judge. You want to bore Paisley? Talk numbers. You want to excite Paisley? Talk about hard tongues. Take that as you may.
versus Leroy Foster. So, Ms. Underwood, have you had a chance to speak with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
And how would you like to proceed today on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, Mr. Foster is at Macomb, and the communicating with Mr. Foster is a little difficult under these circumstances. And I discussed with Mr. Foster being brought down for the next pretrial, so we don't have these issues. So I would very much request a pretrial and a in-person writ for Mr. Foster.
My next available is July 23rd at 8:30 in the morning. So we'll need that writ for transport, Mr. Sneen. I think your office does those. And you can do the stip in order to adjourn, Ms. Underwood.
I would be more than happy to.
Okay, Mr. Sneed, is that all right?
Same. Mr. Foster? Yeah, it's all right.
So, Mr. Foster, we're gonna have you brought in person for the next date, okay?
All right,
All right, thank you, Mr. Foster. You have a good day.
thank you. All right,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Underwood.
Okay, so, Mr. Malaro, Mr. Van Meldigan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey John Van Meldigan, file number 25-22286FH. This is date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Mr. Malaro, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Your Honor, at this time, we would acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading in open court, waive any defects in the time and place of service. Mr. Van Meldigan will stand mute as to count one of the information and the habitual offender fourth notice. We further acknowledge receipt of the witness list. Mr. Van Meldigan would stand mute, ask court to enter a not guilty plea, and set this matter for pretrial.
All right, July 23rd at 8:30 in the morning, Mr. Malaro?
Judge, I
Are you
will not
gone
be
that week?
available on that date.
All right, August 6th.
That would be fine.
All right, so Mr. Van Meldigan will set this for pretrial on August 6th at 8:30 in the morning. We'll do the pretrial notice because it is an arraignment. And we will see you back on that day. All right, Mr. Van Meldigan?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, do you have Mr. Nine in your waiting room or in the courtroom?
Yesterday we had
Not
7.
in my-
Today we have 9.
Yes, I have him in my waiting room.
Wasn't it 7 of 9 on Star Trek?
All right, Adam 9, if you can start your audio and your video. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Adam Matthew 9, file number 24-22018. H. I am Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. 9.
Time, Lisa. Or are you talking about alcohol? I don't drink Everclear all the time, but I listen to them Everclear.
And I need a prosecutor. Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah, but I'm not a lawyer, so
Mr.
don't get pissed
Hartung?
about that.
Mr. Steen?
I can step in. I don't know anything about it, but I can step in for the hearing if you'd like me to.
I don't know. Mr. Steen probably had to step away. So, Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, we have the diversion amount worked out. Mr. Nine has an appointment with Mr. Wendt next week to bring in his proof of payments and sign the agreement. We don't anticipate any problem. So we probably just need a pretrial date out about 60 days.
All right. August 27 at 8:30 in the morning. I will set a pretrial August 27 at 8:30 in the morning. And Ms. Underwood, can you do the step in order to adjourn? And Mr. Hartung, can you sign your name with permission?
Yes, and what is this defendant's name one more time, please?
Nine. N-I-N-E.
Okay.
9, like the number, yep.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right, so thank you, Mr. 9. Make those payments and we'll see you back August
You still there?
27 at 8:30 to see how it's going, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. 9.
9? No, it's 9, not 29. It was just 9. Is that German? No, that's a different
Ms.
spelling.
Underwood, I think that's all I have with you, right?
Well, I have a couple of, they say VOPs, Kayla Walden.
I have
and
Kayla.
Benjamin Likens.
Okay, so he's not here. Is he here? No. In the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Benjamin Lee Likens, file number 23-21610 FH, 23-21611 FH, and 24-21736 FH. This is the date and time set for probation violation show cause. A show cause notice was mailed out for him to appear today. He has failed to do so. So, hold on a second. What is that?
Well, Rose, you have good luck because we've been informed that today was Juneteenth, which is why so many courts were closed, not the death of court. I love your outlook on it sometimes that we were talking earlier, Rose and I. I don't think a Zoom court is dying just yet, but it did appear that way today. But I always thought courts would be closed more often. You know, holidays and such, but y'all don't take enough holidays. You need to get holidays on the thing. All right? Holiday. It'll be all right. No, seriously though. Like weeks. Years. No, months. Years might be a bit much, but I think you could go with months for sure. Freudian slip. I wish I could take years off. Sort of do sometimes.
He has failed to appear. Let me see something.
She's calling like Middleton does. No, but she does delete court.
I guess he must have.
Also, you know what else? I just need to
What is
point
the
out,
date of the
Judge, I need to point out when you call something for 8:30 in the morning, I hope y'all realize that's a 5:30 call for me. It makes me sick sometimes when they do such early East Coast dockets. I remember when I used to sleep in, and I don't anymore. Not that she actually deletes hers, to be fair. But a lot of courts do. And those are the ones I get up in the morning to get. Every morning when I wake up, I'm recording court again.
show cause for this one? Let me see here. First it's 97.
Generally, it correlates to whether.
Ms. Ripley, Mr. Likens, is he in absconder status from recovery court or is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes?
I believe so.
Okay.
He hasn't been, he's been nothing and he hasn't been drafted.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, so Ms. Underwood, he is not here. He is not in compliance with recovery court. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest and I'm going to set bond on each file for $25,000 cash or surety.
Thank you, Your Honor. And what about Ms. Walden?
Well, Ms. Walden, isn't that the one you strong-armed me into releasing, right? So let me call Darren Post. Because I think she might be.
Oh my God. That's a bit out of pocket for her to say, to be honest with you. Judgy, being judgy here. Again, this is the kind of shit that just normally you don't catch when you only watch court clips that are curated for sensationalism. But the back and forth is what I find the most interesting about court. And this is a weird thing for the judge to say. Because it's her choice indefinitely. Why would you admit on live that you are strong-armable by one of the attorneys in the court? And I know she's just being sort of friendly, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. And so this is Kayla Walden, who recently had a CPS case in Judge Sala's court, which is another Lenawee County court in Michigan, which is where this court is. And her rights were terminated to that child. I do recall a lot of shit going down recently, and people they didn't take it very well. You do have to pay a lot of attention, Jonathan. I try my best. I try.
Isn't that the one you strong-armed me into releasing, right? So let me call Darren Post. Because I think she might be. Okay. She's not here.
I don't think so, Judge, but I'm not sure. All right.
Let me see. Hold on, Miss Underwood, and let me verify some information. Because he may not be here,
She has such a
but I know his cell phone
Look at where her
number.
headband is. Look at my headband. Flat on my head. I don't even have the possibility of fucking putting my hair like that. I'm impressed. My hair is just so straight. And people like pay for hair like this. They
All
straighten their
right,
hair
so
every
hold
day.
off
I
on
get it.
that. Give me 2 seconds. I know we did an order. She must enter Dawn Farms and complete and then report to the probation department. So let me see if she's still, let's verify if she's still there yet or not. So I've sent a message to Mr. Coast. Miss Underwood, if you want to go ahead and take care of your other stuff, we can circle back on Miss Walden later, all right?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, so Joshua.
I don't think she's as bad as Judge DeSanto, who doesn't stream on.
Mr. Malaro and Mr. Murphy.
She's got a lot of
So,
dicks coming in her chat, literally.
um,
Actual dicks. Do I have any layers? Probably not any left, except for natural ones that I've caused by lighting joints. We all know those exist. My hair needs a cut desperately. I'm actually
Good morning.
thinking-
I am ready for Joshua Burke.
do hair
Miss
this
Burke,
way.
you guys. Thank you.
Chin length.
So it's nice. Richard Garza, Mr. Murphy, I have Mr. Garza. Mr. Garza, you can come to the podium, or is that all right? All right. Okay, this is in the matter of Richard Perry Garza, file number 25-22250FH. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people, and I have Matt Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Garza. This is the date and time set for looks like a pre-trial conference. Miss Adams, or hold on. Mr. Murphy, how do you wish to proceed today?
Your Honor, can I talk to Mr. Garza? Can you go out in the hallway maybe?
All right, so Mr. Garza, your attorney would like to talk to you. So my bailiff's gonna take you in the hall.
Okay.
We have a device there, okay?
All right.
Okay,
Whatever hairstyle I get, I have to make sure it works for straight hair because I don't do my hair very often. Also, did he eat the tiny guy from earlier? You guys are fucking hilarious. And I love it. But the judge is so accommodating.
Are you guys here to watch or anybody have a case?
We're watching? We got court watchers in the house. That's not just us, baby. Again, I don't go to court.
Miss Adams, I also don't have Mr. Raines, so I don't know. What are you hearing?
I'm covering for Mr. Sneed. I'm sorry, I got stuff next door.
Okay, but Mr. Sneed's here.
Oh, he's here.
Okay. All right, so I am going to open up a breakout room with the circuit court hallway.
Is that guy
Mr.
tiny
Murphy.
too, or is he just sitting? Was the other guy sitting? Did we get it wrong?
Can you
was he
unmute it
sitting?
and start the video? I don't think they know how to do it. And I sent an invite to join a breakout room. He's not only a bailiff, he's IT too. So.
The bailiff is the IT.
Mr. Rain's office yesterday did let me know that he had another hearing and would be here as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Did she really just say the bailiff is the IT? The dimey man was definitely tiny. Ooh, stuffed bell peppers and corn on the cob. That sounds so good, Jonathan. I'm jealous.
Charity Smith. Mr. Malaro, you ready on Charity Smith? Your attorney's here.
Oh, she is?
Yep, she's on Zoom.
Yes.
But I go by the attorneys that have been here the longest.
Okay.
And she's here and she'll be next.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
What? You
Charity
go by attorneys that have been here the longest? That's the fucking roll call method? I hate that. I hate that. Judge, what a stupid system. Well, you have to alternate that then. So today, folks, we're starting with all the newbies. Oh, new potatoes as well, Jonathan. Now you're making me really hungry. Can I come over for dinner? I promise I'm a very considerate guest.
Smith, go ahead and start your audio and your video, please. All right, thank you. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Charities Christine Smith, file number 24-22056FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Ms. Smith, and he popped up, so I'm assuming Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed with Charity Smith?
Your Honor, what I'd like to do is adjourn this past into August. The reason being, Ms. Smith is slated to complete her requirements at Jackson College. And then I think this matter would be ripe for resolution.
Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so I will adjourn this to August 27 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Malaro, you can do the stip in order to adjourn. And Mr. Banetto, can you sign your name with permission?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Mr. Garza, why don't you
Thank you,
come back
Judge.
up to the, and I think, Mr. Malaro, that's all I had with you, right?
If you say so, Your Honor, you're the boss.
Yes, you're good. I'm the judgy, so you're good, Mr. Malaro.
I did
You can go
not
the
say
next
you're
part.
judgy.
You said
I didn't say
judgy.
that.
You said judgy. All right, you called me judgy.
I did,
So,
no.
it's okay.
No.
I've been called worse.
Have a good day, Your
All right.
Honor.
You too, thank you. All right, so we're back on the record with Mr. Garza. Mr. Murphy, how would you like to proceed with Mr. Garza?
Your Honor, I think we're going to ask for another pretrial on this matter. I don't think we need a lot of time. So whatever is the next pretrial available, that's not too burdensome for the court schedule. At this point, I think that's better than setting a trial on this matter. I think there's still some negotiation that could be had, unless Mr. Baynano
Okay, so I'm going to set this to July 23rd. Ms. Adams, could I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Garza? So July 23rd at 8:30 in the morning. So Mr. Garza, I have a seat right behind you, and my assistant will get you a notice of hearing, all right? She's doing that now. Okay, so Mr. Murphy, let's see what else we have with you.
Mr. Olmsted.
Yep, he is in the waiting room. And then we'll switch over to Mr. Mott. Unless you're like, gonna go,
No, I just got to work at 11, that's all.
oh, you'll be done next.
Yeah.
You could share it in.
All right,
court
Mr.
papers.
Olmsted,
My
can you,
Discord's not really organized.
Start your video.
There ain't no rules. Oh my sir, is that a wig? What's going on here? They're wearing like weird
All
clothes.
right, this is
Also,
in the
don't
matter of
launch
the
a
people
court.
of the state of Michigan versus Harley Wayne Olmsted. Two files, 25-22171FH and 25-22252FH. I have Matt Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Olmsted, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for pretrial. So, Mr. Murphy, how would you like to proceed with Mr. Olmsted?
Your Honor, could I speak to my client briefly? There's been a change in the plea offer just from yesterday, and I just
Okay.
wanted 1
And
minute.
then why don't you come up to the podium? So I'm going to open up a break. Ms. Demont, I'm going to take care of one of your clients. She is got to go to work, so let me open this breakout room.
I know, I gotta go to work too. Not technical work, just work in my kitchen.
So, all right, so Mr. Murphy and Harley Olmsted, join that breakout room. And Mr. Mont, I have,
Jonathan, who would say that to you?
I have in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Noelle Marie Johnson, file number 25-22254FH. I have Katerina Dumont appearing on behalf of Ms. Johnson, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial conference in this matter. Ms. Dumont, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, this is our first pretrial in circuit court. I have not received an offer yet from the prosecutor, so if we could get another pretrial, I can try to work out something with them and then get that information to my client. We have resolved every other case that she had pending other than this one.
All right, so are you testing as part of your bond conditions?
Yes, I am.
With Darren Coast?
Yep, twice a week.
Okay, how you doing on that?
I've passed every drop. I have not missed one. I've dropped clean for everything, even THC. I dropped clean for everything.
Okay.
I have a job now. I work at McDonald's. I go to Pathways for classes just because I want to, not because I'm required to. So I feel like I'm doing really good. Yeah, yes, and I'm
Are you getting
pregnant.
prenatal care?
Yes, I am.
You have access to all that?
Yep, I go to every OB appointment.
That's very important. She is impregnated. Judge Sala does have one of the most organized courtrooms on YouTube. The only thing that you have to watch out for is like deviations of how she types the case. Like if there's a space versus not a space, that can actually change it. But anyways, also, Jonathan, are you the world champion at hide and seek? I know a few people that are so good at disappearing and then reappearing. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. It's like they're playing a personalized game of hide and seek.
I got a WIC appointment scheduled. I just have to work around work, so I haven't actually had a WIC appointment. But I went to every OB appointment. They brought me there, so I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do.
Good, good. All right. So let's see. When do you do?
On November 14th.
Okay. I'm gonna set this out to August 13 at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Is that date acceptable, Ms. Dumont?
Yes, Your Honor.
So August 13 at 8:30 in the morning. Do you know how to Zoom?
I do.
All right. So we're gonna hand down our Zoom instructions. You can't appear via Zoom.
Okay.
So if you have to work, you can always take a recess and Zoom in.
Okay.
Mr. Mont, well, you can do the step in order to adjourn.
I don't think they do recess at McDonald's.
Go ahead. So, what's your phone number?
I'd rather give her mine than have her put hers on. So it's
okay.
517 26.
Is that good?
Thank you so
I
much.
was just gonna
These
ask
cunts
you
out here doxing her.
So why would an attorney not want their office number on YouTube? I mean, I don't know. So, okay, so you're all set? Stay in contact with Demont, and Ms. Demont, you can do the step in order to adjourn.
We can give her an
Yes.
order.
Yeah, have a seat right behind you. We'll get you a notice of hearing. Miss Adams, could I get a notice for her as well?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so we are back with Harley Olmsted. Mr. Murphy, how do you want to proceed with Mr. Olmsted?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Olmsted wants to accept the offer from the people, which is for him to plead guilty to possession of fentanyl, which would be as charged in file 2522171FH. No habituals. I don't think he had any habituals on there. And there would be no objection by the prosecution for him to be sentenced under 7411 if eligible. And I talked with Mr. Olmsted, and I do believe, I just expressed to him, I believe he is eligible for 7411. So again, there'll be for him to plead guilty to that possession of fentanyl in that file. Dismissal of the file 252252. Did I get that right? but with an agreement for him to pay restitution in that file, which will be determined at sentencing. And so again, I'll sign this and have it sent over to the court, but Mr. Olmsted at this point wants to accept that offer and plead guilty to possession of fentanyl.
Is that a correct recitation of the plea, Mr. Bandetto? All right, so Mr. Olmsted, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Mont, do you need to speak with your client who's in custody while we're doing this plea?
No, Your Honor, I spoke with him yesterday.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Olmsted, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention on file number 25-22171FH to plead guilty to count 1 controlled substance, possession of fentanyl, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison and or a $25,000 fine? So is it your intention to plead guilty to that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand if you are eligible, you will be sentenced under 7411, which means if you successfully complete probation, it would go off your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And then part of the agreement is that there is restitution on file number 25-22252FH for a Samsung tablet. Was that not gotten, they didn't get it back?
I don't believe they did, Your Honor.
Okay, so if that item wasn't able to, it wasn't seized, you understand you're gonna be responsible for restitution for that tablet?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, but that file will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, are you satisfied with Mr. Mont as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
It's Mr. Murphy, Your Honor, not Mr. Mont.
I know, I can just see her, she's there. All right, are you
I
satisfied?
guess you can
with-
take credit for the case.
I know, but are you satisfied with Mr. Murphy as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you're satisfied with the advice that he's given you?
Yes, very.
All right, so neither the prosecutor or the defendant nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Murphy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Bandetto?
That's correct.
And is that correct as far as you're aware, Mr. Olmsted?
Yes, just probation is what I thought, what I interpreted it as.
Well, okay, do you understand there could be jail time, but there's been no discussion with me about whether there would or not. That doesn't mean there's going to be, but there's been no discussion with me about no upfront jail. Is that correct, Mr. Murphy and Mr. Bandetto?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Olmsted, you understand, I haven't spoken with the judge at all about a possible sentence.
Okay.
I've spoken with you about what I would argue and what I think would be appropriate, but.
What's the value of the tablet? Do we know?
No.
Okay, all right. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial, and this means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at a trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Olmsted?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as to
Am I fucking creating a new look right now? A neck choker made of my own hair? Just let that sink in for a moment. It's actually weird. It doesn't feel very good. But MB likes it. MB likes it so much. Oh yeah, baby. I love you, MB. 19-month support. You're the best.
Find an MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have the right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond or terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
All right. How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about February 20th of 2025 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of possession of less than 25 grams of fentanyl? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Murphy? Mr.
No, Your
Van
Honor.
Okay. Has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be other than the agreement on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, it is.
All right. So, Mr. Olmsted, on February 20th of 2025, we're in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee.
Yes, yes, I was.
Okay. And did you have in your possession less than 25 grams of a mixture containing fentanyl?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you know it was fentanyl?
No, not at the time, no. I thought it was heroin.
What did
but
you think
still-
it was?
I thought it was heroin.
Okay. And then when it was tested, it turned out it contained more fentanyl than heroin, correct?
Yes,
All right. And it was less than 25 grams,
yes,
and you didn't have a legal right to possess it. Is that correct?
that is correct.
All right. Are you satisfied with the plea, Mr. Van Nuys?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Murphy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
Yeah, Your Honor.
I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. And I am going to set this for sentencing on August 8th at 8:15 in the morning. Mr. Olmsted, do you wish to appear in person or via Zoom?
Zoom, because I'm in Ann Arbor.
Okay, I'll put this down via Zoom. So, Mr. Olmsted, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Chris Jones from the Michigan Department of Corrections. He is going to get some information from you and set up a time for you to go meet with MDOC. They'll prepare your pre-sentence report. When you meet with them, be truthful with them about your background, be truthful about the events that occurred. Remember, you're going to also be responsible for restitution for that tablet. So he may ask you some questions about that. And then make sure you show up for the interview that they will set up. And then we will see you back on August 8th at 8:15 in the morning. All right?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead and join that breakout room.
Thank you, Mr. Olmsted. You have a good day, okay?
Don't wear orange.
So what I would
next
say
time,
on
bro.
the case you're waiting on, the other attorney is in a hearing somewhere else. So we're also always live on YouTube unless it involves a minor. So you can't, and it doesn't come down. So like, I don't know when we'll get to that case because we're waiting on that attorney. He's in a trial. But like I said, we do, if it doesn't involve a juvenile, it'll be public and it'll be on YouTube. And you can always watch it later in case you need to leave. I just felt bad because you're sick. Okay. All right, so
Judge.
Miss Dumont.
Also, you guys, yesterday I saw melons at the grocery store. They were like 12
Fine.
to 15 pound melons for like $12. Organic. I was like, how am I gonna get this? I did not purchase.
Mr. Burke. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Jordan Burke. We have 3 files, 24-21878FH, 24-21879FH, and 24-21880FH. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people and Katerina Dumont appearing on behalf of Mr. Burke. Mr. Burke is appearing via Zoom from the jail. And so I do have in front of me to be signed orders for competency examination on each of these files. So I will sign those today. Is there anything else we need to address regarding the pretrial?
Your Honor, I have been in extensive communication with Ms. Arnold, who is the prosecutor on this case with regards to the statutory timeline to make Mr. Burke competent. It looks like we have about 3 days left. However, with regards to Mr. Burke, there is a mental health petition hearing today at 2 p.m. In probate court. I'm not aware of who petitioned him. But we are aware of that and awaiting the results of that. Based on the results of that, we might be able to come to a resolution with regards to these cases. I know we did try an NGRI plea and that didn't work because I still have concerns about him being competent to stand trial. But other than that, we're going to wait for that hearing this afternoon and see if we can just have another pretrial date to see if these cases will be resolved with the order in that case.
So what do I do with these orders for competency examination?
I would ask that they still be signed to see, so we get on, their docket, I guess, with the forensic center. But it might all be resolved based on this afternoon.
Okay. So what I'll do is I will set a pretrial for July 23rd at 8:30 in the morning. And you just keep us updated with what happens. If you need to get back in sooner, we will make sure we can accommodate you. But otherwise, we'll see you back July 23rd just to check the status of what happened downstairs. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
May I ask a question, Judge? Just to confirm that the orders for competency will be signed today.
I got them. Yep, I got them and I'm going to sign them today.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Burke, you're all set.
Thank you.
I dropped my fan.
Right,
I dropped my fan. The fan is fucking bush. Courtney, gross. That's actually going to make me throw up a little bit. Ugh. Gross. We're coming to the end of our docket. We're coming to the end of our time. Don't you worry, tomorrow it won't be.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Miss Rupley. Can I check the status? Isn't Kayla Walden in recovery court or no?
Kayla Walden is.
It'll be morning tomorrow, morning time, because we have a packed Friday night tomorrow. Friday night slap fights, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Are you ready? I'm fucking ready. Every time.
All right, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kayla Ray Walden, this was the date and time set for a pretrial on a probation violation. Miss Underwood represents her. We were here earlier. It's the end of call. Miss Walden has not appeared. I'm going to issue a bench warrant set bond in the amount of $25,000 cash. Obviously, I hold those for 48 hours, so we will try to locate her. All right. And other than Davis, that concludes my criminal docket. So I don't know when we'll get, as I said, his attorney is in trial. So he will be here, but I don't know when. And as I said,
I think courts are open tomorrow and we'll be here in the morning. Oh my God, Legal Fiction with 10 gifted memberships. Guess what, guys? Members only Sunday. I got the whole day, baby. That means we'll do a regular Sunday Court Watchers Anonymous meeting and we're going to have members only. Thank you so much. Look at all those 9. Oh my God, I'm reading as I'm trying to say things. Granny of 9 receiving a membership. I'm about to say fucking membership. I'm terrible. I would not have your grandchildren watching me. But I love that you got a membership. Thank you so much to Legal Fiction. I really enjoy slap fights a lot too. It's one of my favorite things to watch. People think I'm weird, but I love it. And again, like I said, I just want to be slapped after. Or during, you know.
No, he would be with his attorney usually. His attorney has people come to his office and Zoom in. So I'm sure he's probably sitting at his attorney's office waiting for his attorney to get done with this hearing. So his attorney's trial is probably on Zoom because we do a lot of Zoom proceedings. So I'm sure because he's been compliant with his bond conditions, so he's not a flight. So you can hang out, or like you said, it will be up on YouTube. So I don't know when it'll be. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Is she like kicking them out?
Co-host.
She's all done. And we're all done. That's the end of that. That was fun, guys. I love her docket sometimes. I know, Courtney. No more next tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow morning. The Watchers didn't want to leave. It probably was Colin and Heather. Colin and Heather are like, we had a date. We went to court. We weren't late. Was that them?
Did I just see you back at 11:30?
No, it's earlier than that tomorrow, not 11:30. It'll be more like 9:30 my time, or perhaps, 9:30 my time. Anyways, you guys, please pencil in your dates for tomorrow night for Slap Fight Friday nights. It does not roll off the tongue as well as Slap Fight Saturday night. I'm gonna be honest. Fucked up Friday nights. Maybe that would work better. Fuck me up Fridays. Fuck me up Fridays. Slap Fight. Oh, KTZ is very close to 6K. Please go and sub. We all love a milestone, baby. So do that. Anyways, we got the, yes, good. The link went in the chat. I love you guys so much right now. The link went in the chat. Seriously, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor. Remember that I love you and I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.
Ways down and ready to ride.